Hey there, viewers. We live in a world where stress is just part of everyday life. Work, school, bills, family, and other obligations tend to make life all that more stressful. Usually, when we're stressed, we have a negative outlook on things, and if we're constantly stressed, our attitudes turn sour altogether. In such times, we turn to easy and sometimes unhealthy comforts like fried foods, drugs, smoking, or even alcohol. Having a positive attitude in such difficult times can make it so much easier for you to deal with stress, think clearly, make you mentally stronger, and easier for you to bounce back from setbacks. So how can you develop a positive attitude no matter what situation you're in? Well, keep watching today's video and we'll tell you the ways in which you can develop a positive attitude in life. From forgiving people who hurt you in the past, accepting when things aren't perfect, mixing with positive people, maintaining a journal to living in the present and more. Watch until the end to find out all of them. Number 1. Make sure you give thanks each day after waking up. There are so many things that people take for granted in life, like the ability to wake up, good health, freedom, and family members that are healthy. If you pray about it or say it to yourself, ensure that you are grateful. Some people think that what they have achieved in life is not enough. If you fall into this category, you need to know that there is someone somewhere looking up to you. So, it's essential to be grateful and thankful for what you have, and make a vow to work hard to achieve more. If you maintain positive thinking towards the things you have, you'll develop the drive to go for bigger things. Are you a very thankful person? How often do you count your blessings for what you have? Tell us quickly in the comment section below. Number 2. Forgive people who hurt you in the past. Holding a grudge for months or years makes you have an angry look on your face whenever you see that person. Take the time to contact that person that wronged you. Let them know that you've forgiven them. You may write a text, email, or even a phone call. Once you gain the courage to do that, you remain at peace and form a better relationship with more people. On the other hand, if you don't forgive an old grudge, you end up compromising your happiness. Happy people always have a positive attitude about all the things they participate in. Number 3. Stop jumping to negative outcomes. In order to change your overall outlook, you have to start catching yourself thinking about things in a negative light. That includes work, outings, people, and yourself. If someone recommends that you all go to a concert that's being held at a specific venue, for example, don't automatically think of all the reasons why you shouldn't go. Instead, think about how fun it would be to see a concert with some friends and how much you enjoy hearing live music. Making assumptions and jumping to conclusions about people and things is part of this as well. When you see people on the street or at a bar or restaurant, don't just make negative assumptions about them because they're acting or are dressed a certain way. Instead, look a little closer to find something positive to say about the situation. Maybe you like the way one of them dresses, or you agree with their choice of beer. There's always something good to find in every situation and every person. Number 4. Stop worrying so much about what other people think about you. Often what people say or think of you is a reflection of their own thoughts, not yours. It's a projection of their reality, not yours, which is holding you back from fully living your life. Letting go of caring what people think about you is one of the most freeing and powerful things you'll ever do for yourself. The amount of real estate in our brain we spend obsessing about what other people think about ourselves is a giant waste. Also, by ending this behavior, you're opening up yourself to do greater things with your job, your free time, your mind, and your life. Number 5. Maintain a journal. Journaling can help you build a positive attitude. Write down your achievements for the day, even if it's something as simple as washing the car or talking to a neighbor. Writing about your thoughts and experiences helps you look at your life more realistically. Think about the good things that happen each day and focus on what you want in the future, instead of what you don't want. Focus on love and success, not fear. Number 6. Identify your most common negative thoughts. Just listen to yourself for a day or two. Don't try to change anything. Just observe the negative thoughts that come into your mind. You may find that you tell yourself things like, "I'm too old to do that anymore. I'm such a jerk. I'll never get ahead. I just can't lose any weight," or "I'm just not good at selling." You'll probably end up with a list of 5 or 10 phrases you repeat over and over again. Here's a key action point. Practice stopping those negative thoughts. Every time one of those negative thoughts comes into your mind, think, "Stop, stop, you negative thought. Now stop it." You may have to do this 10 or 20 times before the thought goes away. If thinking stop doesn't work at first, try saying stop out loud. That's right, shout it out. Say it firmly, authoritatively. Notice how well this technique will work for you. If you're still struggling with a particular negative thought after a period of time, use the hand signals for stop. Just like a traffic cop puts up his hand to signal stop. Put your hand up and stop a negative thought. You can even say it and do it at the same time. Number 7, accept when things aren't perfect. It can be difficult to let go of the need for perfection and control in your life. But sometimes it's very liberating to simply accept that things will not always go the way you hoped. And that's okay. Sometimes things are out of your control. And rather than wasting your energy on negative emotions, it's better to just accept that things didn't go the way you planned or wanted. Remember, most things pass with time. Number 8, mix with positive people. It's a fact of human nature that we tend to mimic the people that we spend the most time around. Think of how teenagers tend to conform to the social code of their friends. It's the same for everyone else as well. So, the more frequently you spend time with positive thinking people, the more likely it is that you'll begin to think and act in a similar fashion. Also, don't underestimate the power of laughing either. It's a wonderful way of reducing stress, connecting with those around you, and generally making you feel better all around. Number 9, rethink your challenges. There's no dead ends, only redirections. Though we would try, there are only a few things in life that we have complete control over. You should always not let uncontrollable occurrences from the outside world flip your inner to mush. What you'll manage is the effort that you place in, and after you provide your full effort, there's no reason for regret. Start to develop a positive attitude by reframing your challenges today. Number 10, practice self-care and compassion. Life isn't a race but a journey. Navigating through the oceans of sorrows and climbing through the mountains of fears, everything cannot and will never be perfect. While striving for goals, engraft a positive mindset that it accumulates and sinks into your subconscious. Even if things fall apart or take an odd turn, keep your mind and conscious thought anchored on a positive accumulation. Replace those negative indictments with positive thinking rather than complaining. Harboring negativity breeded by self-criticism, perceived flaws, weakness, unhealthy comparisons, and negative self-talk. Perfection is a mirage of satisfaction. It prevents growth, so rather than dwelling on perfection, tap into positivity. Number 11, live in the present. Many of us want to be the daring captain at the helm of a ship called destiny, boldly going forth to face the storm called life. Dauntless, fearless, assured that nothing will go wrong. But the future is uncertain, and this uncertainty can lead to fear. Fear leads to anger, and anger causes negativity. Live your life knowing there are some things you have absolutely no control over. But what you can do is overcome them as they happen. What is worrying going to get you? What does fear get you? It causes you to be irrational, to be paranoid. It affects you and affects your life. So live life unafraid, but without overconfidence. Something could always go wrong, but fearing it is going to make it worse. Take control and live in the present. Are you in the habit of worrying too much about things you can't control? If so, here's the perfect video for you to help out in this regard, titled 4 Ways to Stop Worrying. Number 12, remember, you matter. Positivity is only a matter of reinforcement, a mindset that you create. However, it is often difficult when the world throws one curveball at you after another. You can feel so insignificant as you struggle to feel needed. The next habit is simple. Tell yourself, I matter. The things you do matter, and it's good to keep that in mind. From washing laundry to balancing checks, as long as you do your ordinary duties extraordinarily well, you will matter. Tell that to yourself and realize how powerful your own mind can really be when it comes to situations where you feel down. Tell yourself, I matter. How would you describe your attitude in life? Is it positive? Negative? Neutral? Or does it change based on the situation? Let us know in the comment section below. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait! What kind of Bestie would we be if we didn't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video and enjoy.